I'm just here sitting at my same spot. As the same spot is the spot. I think it's where I have most light. It's Friday evening, I'm just saying a quick hello. Yeah, I think one of the hardest things for me is to really sit down and figure out what I want to put in a video. Yeah. Sometimes it's flowing and sometimes it isn't. I think I know why it's not flowing this evening. I think it's the onset of Mother's Day. Yeah, it's one of those times where I'm forced to remember that I don't have a mother. Yeah. And I think it's kind of like getting a little bit hard to deal with now, because there's one person that I kind of look up to and who has always kind of been there for me. And if I could have had a substitute mom, it would have been her. And she's ill. Yeah, it's like I'm on the edge of the seat waiting for good news. Yeah. So it's one of those evenings, but I'd committed myself to coming out and doing a video. I'd said I'd buy some food. Because I think I do so much better when I'm eating. I know that's not a good thing. What I mean is, what am I to say? I think I focus more. I think I'm getting it wrong. Yeah, but yes. And I had some things to tell you too, you know. Yeah, some new developments. And I want to share them with you. But I'm not quite ready, you know. So I'm just kind of teasing you a little bit. Some new developments. I'm putting some things together, right? But I'm just kind of saying, be on the lookout for some new developments. Yes. Yeah. But to all those who are going to be looking at me today, tomorrow, and over the weekend, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. I was saying to one of my friends this morning that motherhood is just such a privilege. You know, it's one of those inexplicable situations, almost as though you have to experience it to know how it is. But there's just something special about mom. Yeah. And you know, it's great when you have them, and it's not so great when you don't have them. So I'm just thinking that since it's a season to celebrate moms, all of you out there who have your moms, do something special for mom. Yeah. Because special doesn't always mean going out and buying something lavish. But if you can, do it. Because I think if there's anybody in the world who deserves that kind of lavish extravagance, it would be mom. Yeah. It really would be mom. I'm just kind of reminiscing in my head because I don't want to feel sad. You know, I'd much prefer to be laughing. But the Bible said there's a time and a place for everything. Yeah, so sometimes I laugh and sometimes maybe it's not a laughing moment. Yeah, granted, at least you know that someplace down the road is going to creep out. But I'm just kind of thinking back now. And I'm remembering how they were the odd nights when my mother would be doing an errand at night. And I would follow her. And I would hold on to her and I would close my eyes. And she'd be really walking fast enough. But I would hold on to her and kind of I almost pretend as though I was sleeping. But when I grew up bigger, it just told me a story. It's almost as though you place so much trust in your mom. You trusted her to lead the way. And you just knew that she knew the way. And all you needed to do was to hold on to her and follow. Yes. So I want to say to mothers out here, the kids in your lives, they look up to you and they're following your examples. So I would say model so that the kids will mirror and do a good job. Yes. Mothers are really special people. And I want to say to anybody who has a mother, spend some time with mother this Mother's Day. Buy a mug that says mom. Buy a card that says I love you. Take her to dinner if you can. Make a call to her. Do something special. I think of anybody who has maybe been disillusioned and maybe never had a good rapport with mother. I would say find it in your heart to maybe even forgive mother. Because even when I think of my own mother, I think that there were some times when there were some things that she did that I didn't particularly like, or I felt that she could have done it differently. But I always got back to thinking that she always had my best interest at heart. And she would not have done anything intentionally to hurt me, right? So if there's anybody out there who's kind of like turning over any kind of discord or discontentment in your mind as Mother's Day is coming up, I would say forgive mom. You only have one mom. You know. And sometimes, like I said, you can't even figure out what led them to make the decisions that they made. And maybe like me, try to see if there's a good thing that you could think of. Something warm and fuzzy even. Something somewhere down the road. Even if it's a little time when she made a dress out of a scrap of cloth from your brother's shirt. Think of something nice that she could have done and forgive her. Yes. So as we come towards Mother's Day, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Enjoy yourselves, and all the people around you, the mothers, make sure to do something special, something that they'll remember that they're being celebrated. Happy Mother's Day. Maybe we could call this tribute to the mothers. And if you're not a mother, don't feel bad enough. It's not your fault. No, it's not your fault. There's nothing that you could have done to make it happen or not make it happen. No. So just maybe understand that for some reason it just didn't happen, and for some who are within the age range that it can still happen, I'd say entertain hope. Yes. And for those who think they might have passed the age range, I would say if there is somebody close that you could embrace and share warmth, and if there's somebody you could love on and mother, do that and get a sense of satisfaction, since it is something that you craved, something you actually wanted. Yes. And for any any of you who have played the role of mother, even though you were not a biological mother, a big sister, an auntie, even a neighbor. I would say if you're close to any such person, celebrate them, love on them, do something to make them feel acknowledged and special. All right? So in the season of Mother's Day, let's celebrate the mothers. Mothers to be, mothers wanna be, mothers anywhere. It's your weekend. Let's celebrate them.